Thank you. Some breaking news to tell you about out of the entertainment world. Rapper Nipsey Hussle was shot.
But yeah, you know, Puff, I brought the album to Puff when it was pretty much done. Just got his feedback, played it top to bottom, just wanted to see what he thought. And he was like, it's room on these records to continue to produce. We had a good convo. He like, Nip.
Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say I'm so free.
People in the hip-hop world, especially in Los Angeles, were shocked by Nipsey Hussle's terrible death. But is there more to this story than a grudge that goes back a year? Did the cops catch the right person? And why is Diddy getting interested in this at all? Even now, Nipsey Hussle's early death is still causing a lot of emotion and talk in the hip-hop world, especially on the West Coast.
Thank you. Some breaking news to tell you about out of the entertainment world. Rapper Nipsey Hussle was shot. 2 others were hurt in a shooting here in LA. This is a live picture where you can see fans gathered outside a store owned by the artist. The shooting was reported around 3:20 p.m. That's LA time, so that's 6:20 our time here in Atlanta, in the Hyde Park section of the city of Los Angeles. Hussle apparently opened the Marathon clothing company store in June of 2017. We want to let you know that there is a news conference that is scheduled to tell us more about what happened. Also, some of the stars are weighing in right now, including Rihanna, who says on her Twitter account, "This doesn't make any sense. My spirit is shaken by this. Dear God, may his spirit rest in peace, and may you grant divine comfort to all of his loved ones. I'm so sorry this happened to you." A lot of folks, not only in LA, Alicia, but here in Atlanta, because we are part of the music industry here.
At the age of 33, Nipsey Hussle passed away on March 31st, 2019, leaving behind 2 children. The official story is that Eric Rear, a man from the same gang and area as Nipsey, killed him.
It's the dramatic last video of rapper Nipsey Hussle, gunned down in Los Angeles.
Oh my goodness!
Paramedics work frantically to keep him alive. Bystanders are in shock.
Are you serious?
He is very well respected, so this is
The man who murdered Nipsey Hussle in cold blood will likely spend the rest of his life behind bars. A judge has sentenced Eric Holder Jr. to 60 years to life in prison. It came months after a jury found the 33-year-old guilty of first-degree murder in July 2022. He was reportedly attacked that summer while waiting for a prison bus to take him to court. His injuries required stitches, which delayed his trial. Holder was also convicted on 2 counts of attempted voluntary manslaughter and 2 counts of assault with a firearm for gunfire that hit 2 other men who survived. Nipsey Hussle, whose birth name was Ermias Ashkadam, was gunned down in March 2019 in front of his store, the Marathon Clothing in South Los Angeles, in the neighborhood where he and Holder were both raised.
Holder was detained and brought before a grand jury, revealing a history of hostility between him and Nipsey over suspected snitching. Investigators believe Holder planned the murder, shooting Nipsey 10 times and kicking him in the head before running away.
So the heat of passion in this case relates to snitching, an accusation by Nipsey Hussle that Mr. Eric Holder Jr. was a snitch. Growing up, we all know, we learn at an early age in kindergarten and through our parents not to be a tattletale. Nobody likes a tattletale. In the adult world, we have people who are tattletales, or people who we call brown noses or kiss asses. At work, they'll go and tell the boss on other coworkers who violate the rules. In the gang world and in the criminal world, there are images from movies, Scarface, where rats or snitches have gotten their just desserts, so to speak.
Your Honor, object the images are not evidence in the case. Your argument.
From the moving talks of his brother Black Sam to the public fights between celebrities like Wack 100 and Big U, the days after his terrible death have been full of respect, controversy, and opinions. The debate about NP's memory is still going on and gets hot from time to time. Black Sam, Nipsey's older brother, talked about how he felt about losing Nipsey in a recent conversation with Big Boy.
It's my cousin's birthday, so the night before, Nip took us to Wally's. Me, Pops, and Adam. Family there, chopping it, and just us 4. When he walked out, we all walked out the back room of Wally's. one of the guys that filmed the video, just happened to be there. And so he see us walking out, he's like, oh, Hussle, what's up? And he's like, man, what's going on? He's like, bro, they just sent me the first edit of the video. And so he pulled it up and he like, man, look at this, bro. You look amazing, bro. You about to do movies after this. Look at this shot. And so Hussle seen it and Hussle was smiling. Hussle was happy. He's like, man, he's telling him like, bro, ain't no more small time. And after this, going out the roof. And so, you know, we was all happy and shook hands with them and then we left. And that's the last interaction.
Many fans became tearful after hearing Sam's sincere remarks, and it looked like everyone was just thinking about how much he meant to his family and other loved ones.
Forget who called me, man. I just hear people screaming in the background. And they like, man, you know, bro got shot. So I just immediately just run out the house. My grandma was in the living room watching TV, so she seen me run out, didn't close the door, just got in the car, ran every light, every stop sign, and I get there and everybody screaming, and I just see bro, and bro still breathing. Kev Mac was like talking to him and trying to tell him that I'm breathe, stay with, just breathe, bro. I'm looking, you know, we need to figure this shit out. So ambulance on the phone, and everybody screaming. I was just like, man, shut the fuck up. They telling me to try to administer CPR on bro, and asking me, is he breathing? I'm like, yeah, he's still breathing, you know. So we couldn't find the venue. Karen Civil came and ended up like, man, we got the Staples Center on deck. And I think, you know, LeBron, you know, Rock Nation, everybody pulled their resources together.
However, that interview, like almost everything connected to Nipsey's passing, was met with criticism and conjecture. People began analyzing Sam's comments, sparking contentious debates and differing theories about what happened and why on the West Coast. Many fans and community members think that the disrespect shown to Nipsey is completely unjustified, especially in light of the positive impact he had on the area.
He meant to the community. If you want to look around right now, every single person that's out here, spending their time here, they're here because he spoke to them in some way. He inspired them in some way. They related to him in some way.
He meant a lot. He meant everything to the community. You know, he was an entrepreneur. He was employing people. He loved his community. He was encouraging them and empowering them to be more, to do more with their lives. And so that's why we're hurt today.
He inspired everybody to be different. Inspired to be the businessman and cut the middleman out and be your own boss. And like, that's what hurts the most.
This is not going to be a good outcome for our community. We have lost a legend. We have lost someone who has inspired others, who have came from the ground all the way to the top.
Concentrated not so much on NP's passing as on how it transpired, even though many think that his loss should be felt more profoundly than all of the accusations and scandals. Any negative word about him is met with swift and frequently severe pushback nevertheless. This strong reaction also creates an environment in which people are quick to criticize, argue, and comment, frequently losing sight of the legacy and reverence. Both Nipsey and Big U, two well-known members of the hip-hop community, have been at the center of many of these arguments. Their participation and the accusations they are facing have only served to stoke the flames, as both supporters and detractors have taken some liberties and speculated about the reality.
Who's important? Big U?
Big U's not.
How's he an important figure in hip-hop? When? Where?
I mean, he's someone who's got
Key to
connection to like almost every rapper out of LA, right?
No, wait, let's correct that, bro. Like, y'all get that dude a little too much credit. A lot of those connections come from guys like Suge, guys like me, guys like a few of his homeboys over there, right? That put him with people. Let's be real. What has he done in hip hop?
Okay, he's very, very well respected, and people hold him in very high regard.
Fuck all that. That's just the neighborhood talk. People start talking.
How do I have to describe him in order for you to agree with that?
Tell me what his accomplishments are in hip hop.
I'm not going to get into the whole artist side of things. I don't know.
Tell me what if somebody asked you that about Wack, you would say, okay, he got some plaques with Game, he got some hits with Blueface, he got a hit with Ray J, right? You can say certain things. I'm asking you, give me some of his accomplishments in hip hop outside of knowing people, because we all know people.
I'm not sure his like official role in anyone's career.
Wack 100 has made audacious claims linking Big U to a number of evil deeds, such as the tragic death of Nipsey's close friend Fats. Fats reportedly got into a physical altercation with Big U for supporting Nipsey, only to be killed shortly after. These claims have only heightened the drama and conjecture, leaving people to wonder about the goals and actions of everyone involved.
Urban Legend Will Evans, you know what it is, bro? Let's talk about it. Now, being from the West Coast, I've always heard these stories about what's going on with Big U, Nipsey Hussle, different things like that in the street. And Wack 100 has come out recently and insinuated that Big U had Nipsey Hussle's best friend, Fats, killed after Fats knocked out Big U in the parking lot in front of Nipsey Hussle's store. And this is one of the issues that Black Sam, Nipsey Hussle's brother, has with Big U. He also alluded to a story that I've heard personally about Big U showing up to press Nipsey Hussle or something like that, and Black Sam fired a gun in the air, got Big U out of there. So it seems like it always had been turmoil and kind of a back and forth between Big U and Nipsey Hussle and Nipsey Hussle's camp over different situations. So Wack 100 spoke on this, and I'm gonna let you guys hear what he had to say, man. These are crazy stories, man. So I don't want to assume that these are true, but Wack 100 is somebody that's been close to Big U in the past, and they called each other brothers at one point. So when Wack 100 says these different things about Big U, I listen a little bit more intently.
Big U, however, makes an effort to uphold his innocence despite the fact that many people view him with suspicion due to his relationships and behaviors.
I have never been to Alan Grunblatt's office about a deal. I just heard about this one too. For Wack 100 company, because you can't do that. If you know the music business, and I'm pretty sure you do, in the podcast business, nobody can go get nobody's contract. That's the most ridiculous shit I ever heard. And 2, since I ain't never done it. 3, boy can't come tell me to bow down to nothing. If I went to go get something, me and Suge, do the math. So me and Suge is scared of Wack? I don't know. But secondly, why would who on his roster would I be trying to go get? At what time did this supposed to happen? This would have didn't happen before he had Blueface. So the only person in his roster he would have had would have been who? Game? That's my nephew. He ain't had no hitting song. Ray J album under him.
There are other things to worry about, but the talks about Nipsey hustling, Black Sam Wack 100, and Big U will definitely go on.
Big U, he got this perception of being this tough nigga because he had niggas like me and my team behind him. So it's like, when he start doing fuck shit, then I'm gonna expose you. And it's not like exposing them, like a lot of niggas thinking that I'm saying like he had something to do with killing Nipsey. I'm saying that just knew about it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's supposed to be your brother.
Long-running rumors have suggested that Diddy is using Nipsey to push his personal goals. Rumors say that Diddy may have manipulated Lauren London to suit his needs.
What kind of conversations did you and Diddy have? Because you and Diddy formed a relationship, I assume through Lauren London and Cassie.
Yeah. Bug threw me the alley-oop, you know.
Oh, you hooked you up with Lauren?
No, I'm saying Lauren introduced me to Puff.
Oh, got you.
I mean, I knew Puff, but it was more of a personal relationship after, you know, we was at Cassie's birthday, something like that.
According to rumors, Diddy helped in the development of Nipsey's latest album, Victory Lap. Although Diddy promised to mentor Nipsey, he supposedly postponed the record's release in order to put his label's name on it and profit financially from its popularity. This move has made people wonder what Diddy's real motivations are.
According to Diddy, Nipsey approached him seeking mentorship in various areas, including real estate and business. Diddy agreed and even became one of the executive producers of Victory Lap. He revealed that someone at the label initially tried to exclude his name from the credits, but he managed to correct it. Nipsey's humility in asking for guidance and his openness to learning from Diddy showed his commitment to personal and professional growth. How did Nipsey muster the courage to ask Diddy for help? Nipsey credited Lauren London, his partner, for introducing him to Diddy. This connection deepened during Cassie's birthday party, where Lauren and Cassie were close friends. Cassie was often involved in the controversial freak-offs with Diddy, and Lauren was also closely associated with Diddy's companies, campaigning together with Cassie. The collaboration between Diddy and Nipsey involved more than just music. The videos of their time together often depicted a lavish lifestyle filled with parties and luxury settings, rather than the typical studio environment.
Jaguar Wright, who is renowned for her honest revelations, has made audacious comments on this theory. She claims that London was involved in setting up Nipsey Hussle, and that she worked for Diddy even after he was accused of touching her sister. Jaguar Wright enters the image and claims that Holder was not the true offender, and that Nipsey was set up by Lauren, a Diddy employee in London. She shows a picture in which Diddy is seen holding London in a way that appears unduly intimate, implying a closer bond. WR says that Lauren and Nipsey's relationship was planned by Diddy in order to keep Nipsey under control.
All within 6 months of each other, and then if that wasn't bad enough, they took Nip right on TV. That was one of the weirdest 6 months of my life. Grieving for my son, grieving with Al for Kim, grieving with Hot Runner for his daughter. And then somebody woke up on Nipsey Hussle. Like, do people not remember how traumatizing that was for all of us? And we just sweep it and we move on. And there's another record, and there's another drill artist, and there's another funeral, and there's another video, and there's a new victim.
There have been concerns made about Lauren London's friendship with Nipsey and her association with Diddy. Jaguar W claims that Diddy put London in Nipsey's life in order to monitor him. Some people think London knew about the plan and was getting ready for Nipsey's death because of her close relationship with Cassie, who was involved in Diddy's shady activities. Their responses during Nipsey's burial show Diddy's influence over both Nipsey and Lauren. The fact that Diddy chose Nipsey's nickname for Lauren B has prompted questions about the nature of their link. According to reports, Diddy drew Lauren aside and gave her advice on how to present herself, displaying a degree of control over her.
Jaguar Wright has thrown a wrench in the official story. According to her, Holder might not be the real bad guy here. She claims Nipsey was actually set up by Lauren London, who was allegedly working for Diddy. So, if you're buying what Jaguar Wright is selling, Lauren London got involved with Nipsey after a breakup, and it wasn't for love. It was because Diddy wanted her there to keep an eye on Nipsey.
Don't take the path of the wicked. Don't follow those who do evil. Stay away from that path. Don't even go near it. Turn around and go another way. She then said, doors be unlocked. You gotta be willing to walk away from the money. Full stop. 2011 was hell. Tragic Kingdom.